degrees and humid. And there's thunderstorms brewing all around us, but we have not been hit with one yet. So that's good news. So we got the new hay wagon. It's working great. The new tractor. It's working great. We're going to take this pile, this load of bales up. I think we got about 18 bales out of that last field. And Eddie's taking them up to the wrapper. And I'll jump in the tractor, get these turned into marshmallows or baleage. It's kind of a steep hill. You can't tell from the video, but we just went through kind of a valley. The tractor's doing great. You know, it's not the biggest horsepower tractor, but we were pretty sure it would cover all of our needs. You know, it manages just about everything we need. I found some wild asparagus down here. I'll show you quick. So this is wild asparagus. You can see if you look closely at it, when it first, let me jump out, when it first came up, you know, this, it looks just like an asparagus stalk. Kind of see it. All this part here, this is all grown out now. So when they were short in the ground, we ate them. I picked about 10 of them and ate them. They were delicious. And the deer ate some. Here's one where the deer got a hold of it. Look how thick it is. Super thick and stalky now because we let it go to seed. But by letting it go to seed, these are all the ferns. And these are the seeds down here. These little buggers. These little asparagus seeds. So they'll, oh, it just fell off. So when they get loose like that, I just throw them right in the ground right there and hope next year that this little forest of asparagus just keeps growing. How cool is that? A deer must have dropped some seeds there. That's the only thing I could think. That's the only thing I could figure. So yeah, one cool thing. I went around today, took a bunch of pictures of all the wildflowers, because everything got mowed down. So there's quite a bit along the edges. I went around and took lots of good pictures. I'll post them later on the Facebook page. So Eddie's way ahead of me here. Here's some of the equipment. There's a new disc bind, works like a charm. There's the new mower, the brush hog. We're cleaning up the edges of the fields. And a new baler. The only thing we don't have is a rake. So when we make dry hay, we're going to need a rake. Right now we're just making baleage, so we don't have to rake it. We kind of leave it wet in the windrows and just scoop it up. So here he is setting me up again. So these are the marshmallows I made the other. Look at that cloud. What a beautiful day, huh? Blue skies. A few chemtrails, not as many as usual. But they're out there. You can see them. Straight lines. Whoever drew a cloud when you were a kid in a straight line? Come on. Anyway, here's all those beautiful marshmallows. Pretty happy about that. It's going to be some good winter food for the girls. And then here's our baler. Sorry, not our baler, our hay wagon. So he's bringing it around. Oh man, that sky's beautiful today. I love those big puffy thunderstorm clouds. Beautiful. A little haze on the mountains. This field's coming back. This is the first field we mowed. And we did it with a disc bind. No, we did it with a hay bind. We mutilated it. We did a number on it. And look at it, you know, it's so forgiving. The grass is growing back in. It's only been a week. Can't even really tell what a hack job we did on it. But it's going to grow up nice, and we'll get a nice second cut out of this, which is great. Second cut grass is better. You know, something we've been learning along the way. It doesn't have all the seed heads in it. It's got more protein. It's better for the cows. So it's really good to get a second cut. You can't always get one depending on the weather. But this year we're going to get a second cut. You know, unless it turns into like a rainy deluge. August and September, but that doesn't happen. August is the driest month of the year. So if it's not too dry and it's not too wet, we'll get another 100 bales at least, probably 150, which is good because we only need 150 for the winter and we already have 150. So we're way ahead this year, which is good news. It's nice to be ahead. It's nothing worse than worrying about feeding your cows. And the farm's looking good. Cows are gorgeous. I don't see them right now. I think they're down in the back. They were up this morning. Oh man, they're beautiful. You gotta see, they're all slicked off, black and shiny. The bull, holy cow. We have 2 bulls. They're gigantic, but I'll try and get some video of them later. And yeah, the bulls, their necks are all puffed out. We watched those 2 bulls get born on the farm, 2 years ago, and now they're full grown. So we can't keep both of them. We're gonna have to move one along. Got a couple of farmers looking for bulls, so we'll probably split them up. We'll keep one and let one go, and then the new calves we had this year, there's a bunch of bulls in there, so we'll grow them out. And yeah, it's pretty basic stuff, pretty simple. We learned everything we know on YouTube. Really, we've been watching Just a Few Acre Farms. He knows a lot. He's really smart, that guy. He's got it all figured out. So we learned a lot from him, and then a bunch of guys in North Carolina. And little by little, we're just making the farm work. We're 3 years in now. I'd have to say it's a roaring success. Really simple. I think beef farming is the easiest of all farming things. If you're going to pick something to do, beef farming's the easiest. Dairy's a lot of work. Growing crops is tough because, you're at the mercy of the weather. The cows, they're like deer. They eat grass and they're chill. They just eat hay and grass, and they grow out, and they produce some beautiful food for us. So this is a close-up of one of the bales we just took in. It's a little wet. You can smell it. It smells sweet. So it's supposed to be a little bit wet, so when you wrap it, it ferments. And then when you unwrap it, it honestly, I think it smells like beer. It's got like a malt, and the cows go crazy for it. They love it. So yeah, all right, well that's it for now from the farm. I'm gonna jump in the tractor and start wrapping some bales here, and we got about 20. There's half of them here, the other half Eddie's gonna have to go pick up, and he's gonna use the skid steer. We'll leave the tractor with me, and we'll get these all wrapped by dark and then get the grill going. All right, hope you're all having a beautiful day too. All glory to God, people. All glory to God. Beautiful here. Bye now.